contact info, be really careful about how you strategize the layout and the size and the font that you use, okay? If you are sending a PDF, for example, and you want to include hypertext, like, or, here's a couple things about that. Okay, here's one of my email addresses. If I type that in a Word document and then hit return to go on to the next line, what's going to happen to this?
Underlines and highlights in blue.
So turn it into blue, active hyperlink, and we'll put a line underneath here. Okay. If I just leave it like that, what's this going to look like when it gets printed out on maybe a printer of questionable quality?
It's underlined in blue.
Is that a really important dot? Yeah, without that, it's not going to go through. And never mind that this is just going to blur into the... What does the underline do? Like, why does Microsoft Word underline it?
It makes it the link.
So you can automatically go even on the Microsoft Word.
Yeah, but the line doesn't make it the link. Like, has anyone seen a hypertext link? Like, it's an actual link and there's no line, right? It's not like the line is the magic beans that makes it go. It's legacy formatting from like back when hypertext was first invented. It just like, remember, has anyone ever used, especially the Internet Wayback Machine, Internet Archive Wayback Machine, to go look at and seen like what internet pages look like in like 1996, 1998?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Because like every link was blue and underlined, right? Just because that's the way people did it.
Very basic.
Yeah, that's just the way people did it. That's before people were like, hey, let's invent some HTML language that like makes it so we can format this any way we want and still be a link, right? That's also before people got used to using hypertext, got used to using links. And so if it wasn't underlined and blue, they were like, well, obviously that's not clickable. Why would I even bother to hover over it? Now it's like, I don't know, I'm going to hover over all sorts of stuff because now you've internalized like 50 different clues and cues for what might be a link, okay? Microsoft Word was invented in the early 90s, late 80s, right? And so it incorporates still this legacy logic of formatting. So that's why Microsoft Word, unless you tell it not to, automatically says, oh, this is an email address, I shall make it a link by making it blue and underlined. Okay. Blue is questionable as to whether that's useful now anyway, because it certainly won't print as well as black. But the underline serves no purpose. Get rid of it. And here's how you can get rid of it. Just highlight it and double-click the underline format, right? Put an underline on it, then take it away, and then it'll take away the hypertext signal legacy formatting underline. And it will make your resume look nice and clean. Here's an example.